Mile 22, directed by Peter Berg, follows a covert CIA team that has to lead a secure package through 22 miles of hostile territory. The leader of this covert CIA team is James Silva, who's played by Mark Wahlberg, and accompanying him is Ronda Rousey, who plays Sam Snow, as well as Lauren Cohen, who plays Alice Kerr, and you've probably seen her most notably as her role in The Walking Dead as Maggie. Some things that I liked about this film is the fact that it's pretty fast paced and the action sequences are pretty well choreographed, especially the hand to hand combat scenes. It's really well put together, it's gripping, and this movie has probably one of the best and coolest opening scenes I've seen in an action movie in a really, really long time. It starts off as getting you engaged and gripped and really intense. And I loved it. I loved the opening scene for this film. Really, really impressive. Some things that I didn't like about this film, or unfortunately more negatives than positives, is probably Mark Wahlberg. His character James Silva isn't very likable in this film, and his character is meant to be portrayed that way, because even in the film, the running joke is that why is Silva such a mean guy to everybody, but it just feels a little over the top, and it's really hard to have a movie where your main character is so extremely unlikable. And I don't know if this was really Mark Wahlberg, if maybe he was miscast or it was just a writing team, but it just felt like his character was just trying too hard to be too serious and too tough. It almost felt comical at times at how outrageously intense and angry his character would get over the slightest and mundane things. So it is really peculiar. I don't know if it was Mark Wahlberg's acting or just a writing team, but it just felt off. It just really just felt off, and it was really distracting while you were watching this film. And another thing is the fact that this movie is pretty cliche. I mean, it does feel like a generic action movie. There's nothing particularly unique about Mile 22 per se. It really does feel copy and paste for the most part. It just feels generic again. And for those reasons, if I had to rate this movie 1 out of 10, I'd probably give it a 6 or a 6.5 out of 10. It does have its moments, great hand-to-hand combat scenes, great gunfight scenes as well, really, really great and gripping opening scene, but that's all gets washed away by how unlikable Mark Wahlberg's character is, how the acting seems a little bit too off. The movie is trying a little too hard to be too serious, a little too hard, and it's really blatantly obvious, and it just feels cliche again. There's nothing really unique to this film. So yeah, for all those reasons, 6.5, 6 out of 10. The movie is on Netflix. Definitely give it a watch, but you aren't really missing anything if you bypass this movie. So yeah, that concludes my review for Mile 22. If you did see the movie, let me know what you thought of it in the comment section below. And again, thanks for watching, and subscribe here for more reviews in the future.